So it's Thursday the 4th of April 2013, and I'm here at Henderson Court, Age Concern Centre, to record some oral histories. I'm the interviewer, Rebecca Lodge, and let me introduce our interviewee. Let's just introduce yourself. That would be great.
I'm John Winning.
Wonderful.
At number 2 Henderson Court.
Fantastic.
I lived here for 25 years.
Can you just confirm your date of birth for me?
On the 18th of the 6th, 24.
Wonderful. That's great. So just to begin, you said you were born in Hampstead.
That's correct.
What was your early life like in Hampstead?
Well, I enjoyed it very much because in my days, well, I used to see a lot of old big horses going by with the coal wolf, the coal horses, the coal wolf like the top riders and And Saturdays we used to have a walk down Kilburn High Road. My mother and father did little stalls now up till about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. We used to have quite a Saturday treat for them. So that was nice as well. I mean, we enjoyed that, I never forget it. And there's a lot of lovely people in those days, a lot of friends nearby, little boys and girls, and just play with them. And it's a very happy life I had, really. I quite enjoyed it.
And what did you do as a child for fun?
Well, I played ball a lot. I didn't play with the ball. I didn't do much else. I wasn't much of a sports person, but I used to play with the ball. And that was about all I'd done, really. I quite enjoyed it.
Did you go up to Hampstead Heath?
Yes, we did. Obviously up there, but it seemed a long way in those days, I thought.
Yeah.
But now it's quite near to us now. But in those days it was quite nice to go up to Hampstead Heath and see the heath, and walk around the Whitestone Pond and watch the little boats go across the pond and all that. Yeah.
And the donkeys.
Yes, the donkey rides. Yes, quite enjoyable.
And what about your parents? What did they do?
My father was a carpenter and joiner. My mother, she stayed at home. Like in those days, like mothers did, they stayed at home. And mother was very, very nice thing. Father was a bit strict, which was usual, I suppose. But that's how it was in those days. But it was a happy life, I would say I had, really. I mean, enjoyable.
Did you help your mother with housework at all, or?
Not a lot. I did the washing up sometimes. Help with the washing up sometimes. I used to always get the copper going on the Monday morning for the washing. You see, we'd have a copper. Then they call copper downstairs, and the room downstairs, and we said they light the copper and get it going, get it water hot for her. To do that. Help her with the mangling, with the mangle.
So washing took a long time.
All day job that was on Monday, and also on a Monday.
Did you ever use the washhouse on Flask Walk, or did you always wash at home?
No, there was a place in Palmerston Road where we could have the washing place there in Palmerston Road, just a bit further down Kilburn High Road. So that was, we used to go there now and again, to close to the school.
Yeah. Whereabouts did you go to school?
I went to the Harbour Road School down at Netherwood Street, and up in Netherwood Street. And then when they got old, when they reached 12, I went to Beckford School in Mill Lane. So I quite enjoyed the school. I done a bit of cookery at one school, and a bit of carpentry. I used to enjoy that. It was very nice. Cookery I quite liked. I was good at it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what did you do when you left school?
was like that. Well, we in those days, Mum and Dad used to go out for a little while, but we used to have to come in by about 8 o'clock at night. It wasn't allowed out very much in those days, I'm afraid. And, we used to come in and have some toys and play with the things indoors and talk, and a nice family event in those days it was, when you go home asking some questions, where my dad's been and my mum, what she's been up to. That was quite nice.
And what did you do for work after you'd finished school?
My first job was, when I left school, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and the headmaster kept saying, "What can you do?" So in the end, I went to the W.H. Smith's of Finchley, West End Lane, the bookstall there. I started there. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I stayed there for a little while, but I enjoyed it. It was good knowledge as well. I've seen meeting people and talking and handling money, and it was quite difficult in those days for us. But I've been to various shops, and I went to work for Express Dairy, Mill Lane, done the job for them. I've done all sorts of jobs. And then the war came, and of course I left school at the age of 14 in those days. And when I left school, I was called up at 18 years old when I was called up into the army. That was 5 years I'd done in the army, and come back. But life was different when I come back.
Yeah.
I lost all my friends. Some friends had been killed, and some people had moved away, so I found it a bit boring. So I had to make my own amusements, I went with my father to help him with his carpentry a bit, done a bit of that. So I'd say it's been an enjoyable life, really, I suppose, you could say,
What do you remember about Hampstead during the war?
Well, I remember the shelters, and my wife's aunt used to come up to this Hampstead tube station here for the air raids. Used to go down there every day when the air raids was on here, and they used to walk up here every day. I didn't come. We had a Henderson shelter in our garden. Used to go down in that until it got full of water, and they dropped the drain out and made our legs so bad we couldn't go down there. And then they built one outside, actually in the street on the corner of Ravenshaw Street. A brick-built one with solid, thick roof, So my mother was in charge of that. She had the keys, and when the raids was on, we used to go across there. But that's before I went into the army that all this happened, Because that was from 1939 to I was called up in 1942. So Hampstead. I will say I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I like Hampstead very much. There's something about it I like.
What do you remember about all the bomb damage?
Oh, that's terrible. I used to, where I lived in Mill Lane, Ravenshaw Street, we had the railway running the Euston line running behind there, and every night they used to attack, come follow that line down. Used to have bombs, and they bombed the church, there's some Cuthbert's church on the other side of the line. And so down our street, they had other firing sentry bombs, and they was down the bottom of our street. Every night we got it pretty bad because of the railway. It was the double, the main line railways here. So we had at night sometimes we'd go with some friends into shelter and enjoy ourselves and try to forget the war, but when you come out it's a different thing.
What did you do in the shelters?
Well, just have a talk and a drink, and we'd so loud singing and all this business, just to forget the war, So it was quite good. And we made the best of a bad job. That's what it was.
So after the war, you went and helped your father at his work?
Yes, I did, yes.
Yeah. How long did you do that for?
Until he got ill. He had arthritis very bad, and things wasn't going very good, so I packed it up and bounced. About 4 years afterwards, I suppose. I went into the building business. I worked with several builders, and I did, and then I had an accident. I smashed his arm up. I couldn't do the heavy work, so John Lewis was my people gave me a job. And my last 20 years was at John Lewis at Brent Cross. So I mean, that was quite different to what I've ever been used to, but I had to accept it, and they was very good to me. They was the only people that gave me a chance. Cause I've been off for work for nearly 3 years with this arm being like it was. So I quite enjoyable to John Lewis. They do look after me now. I'm a pensioner from John Lewis. So it's made them. They do a very nice people to come and see me now and again. So.
And after the war, while you were working, what did you do in your spare time?
Not a lot really, I don't think. Not a lot. They just go there, have drinks with some of the boys, have drinks, a bit of social, a bit of dancing sometimes. I wasn't a very good dancer, I'm afraid, but I've done my best. Quite enjoyable.
What pubs do you remember going to in Hampstead?
Well, I didn't go down, not this part of Hampstead, but down in West Hampstead, down there, and the Lord Palmerston, in the Hill and the High Road. And in North London, the hotel North London was another one. Used to go have a couple of drinks and have a walk. I used to like walking as well in those days. I walk from pub to pub, as an excuse for having a drink.
And what do you think's changed about Hampstead over the years?
Well, I mean, it is. I mean, this is a big borough. It used to be when I lived down there when I was born. It was the borough of Hampstead, which is not. It comes into Camden now. I think it's too big. I think it's too big really. It's a borough. I mean, I think it's much better to get things done when the borough, when there was a smaller borough. As I find it, but I used to go through Leamington Road where they used to have all the departments there, a lot of stuff there from the borough council. All yards cars used to come out from there and everything. And lorries, I remember,
What about the shops? Are there any particular shops you ever went to frequently in Hampstead?
Well, there's Woolworths. I used to like Woolworths up here. It was very nice. And Flask Walk in there. Yes, I go down there, have a drink there in the Flask Walk.
Have you noticed a change in the shops over the years?
Well, I think it has changed a lot to what it was. The whole borough. I mean, definitely difference to what I remember years ago. I mean. Because I was younger in those days, I looked at a different outlook on life, when you were young. So but now it's so different. I mean, these shops here are all gown shops in the main street here now, but used to be all sorts of Liptons and all these other shops used to be here, but now it's just one lot of shops of gowns and shoes, and that's all they do.
What could you buy at Lipton's?
Lipton's, well, it's grocers,
Okay.
It's quite a big grocer's shop. We used to have 2 or 3 grocers around, but now there's only Tesco's here and that's it. I mean, nothing else. Which I find is difficult. The green grocers, they've got one green grocers here still. That's a very, very good one. One of the old type of green groceries. And I do like I forget what they call it, the centre. So it says centre here. I go there for Christmas. My Christmas dinner usually is at this centre here. So that's quite nice.
So what else do you do now with your spare time?
I don't do much really now. I can't get out. I can't get out very much. This leg, I'm an amputation. And this leg I've got bad, so I don't get out. But Care UK here is the people that I spend a lot of time with. I mean, I help them out. I'm on the committee and I know everything. But so every day I come over here, mostly in the afternoons. I mean, it's a good place to be. I mean, we try to get a lot of people here as many as we can, but some people don't want to come, so you have to. That's how it is. But I found it very, very good. They helped for me. From day one, I come over here, and I've been 20 years with here, coming here, you know. So and see so many different people and talk to different people. I mean, I play darts and we play all sorts of games, you know. So it makes you part of your life. You must have something to do when you get older, you know. But that's part I spend my time over here, a lot of it, you know, really.
And what would you say you've enjoyed most about living in Hampstead and West Hampstead?
Well, I just like the atmosphere somehow, you know, the people and the atmosphere. I don't think you've got a bit of sort of open feeling with it. You're not sort of in this way in the city, you're all crowded in, but here you've got space around it. The roads are nice as well, you know. Well, they get crowded like everywhere else, but I mean, there seems to be more space in other places.
That's great. Thank you. I think that's